Okay, so I can't contain my hype right now. So no, this is not gonna be a review. Just straight up reaction. That fucking cliffhanger. Oda. Why? Why do you do this? Why do you do this shit to me? Like, why? Like, why do you give me a cliffhanger like that? Because we have no chapter of One Piece next week. One Piece is on break next week. Oda, you're grabbing me by the balls here. Like, why are you doing this? Like, why are you doing this, Oda? Like, I want to know what Gear 4 is. Like, seriously, I saw the spoiler page about 3 or 4 hours ago, and I thought it was fake. I actually thought it was fake. Come to find out, reading this chapter, it was true. Oh my god, like, I stayed up all night just to be able to read this chapter, because I was just so intrigued to see if this was true or not, to see if Gear 4 is real. Kind of find out it is, and I'm like, what the fuck is going to happen? Like, what is Luffy going to do? Like, what does Gear 4 look like? I mean, is he going to use his Red Hawk? Is he going to use Haki with it? I mean, we have no idea. Is he going to combine Gear 3rd and Gear Secondo? Is he going to combine both of those and make Gear 4? I mean, we have no idea. But what is Gear 4? I mean, Luffy is about to get serious, and he's revealing this move that we have not seen at all. This is the first time we've seen Luffy use this since the time skip, and I'm looking forward to seeing what is going to happen here, because after that shocking reveal in Cliffhanger, I'm just wondering now, like, is Luffy just going to go Gear 4 and just wreck Doffy? Like, is Doffy going to be, like, fodder compared to what Luffy is about to do? We have no idea, because let's think about this. I mean, we really haven't seen Luffy in a life or death battle, like a very, very serious life or death battle that was just absolutely crazy insane against, like, another person. For instance, like, Doffy and Luffy at this moment. And so this is the first time in the time skip we're actually getting a true, real battle that has pushed Luffy to do a different move. And I wonder what is going to happen. Like, how is Oda going to showcase this power? Because as we know, Gear 3rd and Gear 2nd, or Gear Secondo, it hurts Luffy. It hurts his health. It does hurt his health over time. And I wonder how Gear 4 is going to do. Like, is it going to hurt his health even worse? I mean, what is going to happen? A lot of questions I have at the end of this chapter, but let's just push that aside. Let's just take a moment to look at the foreshadowing of Oda. I want to take a moment, okay, to actually mention this. The chapter title, like, or the chapter number, I think, I forget the exact chapter number right now. I can't think of the top of my head. I think it's 783. I think that's the chapter title, or the chapter number right now, or it's 784. It's one of those right now. But the thing I'm getting at is, if you put the chapter number backwards, like, for instance, you know how it's like 783 or 784? If you do it backwards, and you do, like, let's say 387, you will have it to where Gear 2nd was first introduced. Yeah, I'm not joking. I am not joking. If you do the reverse chapter number of this chapter, Gear Secondo was introduced. That's crazy. That's straight up freaking crazy. I checked it for myself to make sure. That's just like, whoa. Fucking whoa. So, hype. That's just pure 100% hype. Oda built up this entire chapter for that reveal. That's kind of what this chapter was. Like, straight up, this chapter was getting into the fight with Doffy versus Luffy, a real serious fight, and building up for that cliffhanger of this chapter. I am really looking forward to seeing what is going to happen. I really want that chapter. I really want that fucking chapter so freaking bad, dude. It sucks, man. It sucks. Oh, well. I mean, we're, at the very least, we have something to look forward to in 2 weeks. Something very hyped to look forward to. I can't wait to see. So tell me your thoughts. I mean, how do you feel about this Gear 4 introduction in this chapter? How do you feel about the cliffhanger? How do you feel about Oda grabbing us all by the balls and say, you gotta deal with the cliffhanger? How do y'all feel about that? You all, let me know your thoughts. I mean, what do you think, you know, Gear 4 is going to be? Like, do you feel like it's going to affect Luffy's health? Do you feel like it's going to have something to do with Red Hawk? Do you feel like it's going to combine Gear Secondo and Gear 3rd? Do you feel like it's going to just, you know, be something else entirely? Just let me know your thoughts in the comments below. You all have a wonderful day or not, wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.